What was the mood on the bench when that unfortunate goal went in at 4-4 to tie the game?
Yeah, it's funny actually. I was having flashbacks to Game 4 against Calgary last year. It's good that we've been in that situation before, where a weird one kind of goes in, where you feel like you're doing a lot of good things, and it kind of feels funny, that the game's tied. You didn't really do anything wrong, but tough break. Credit to Skin to shut the door down after. We weren't exactly solid in front of him coming down the stretch, but he just gave us a chance to win, and obviously the little guy steps up over here. So it's credit to both those guys.
Kailer, to your right. As someone who grew up playing for the Junior Kings, did you ever feel like you would score such a crucial goal against the big club?
Honestly, no. Being in this position, it's pretty crazy, but, playing against him last year, you definitely think about it. You get your hopes up for it, but, I never really thought so, but, thank goodness it went in. Yeah.
Kailer, over here. Just a thought on your goal. Can you just maybe describe your goal? You guys looked like you were in that zone for a long, long time, and obviously it's a huge goal for you guys, but you guys played well the entire game. Just feel it was coming?
Oh, absolutely. I played with Clem the whole game. He was firing on all cylinders tonight. He had 2 tonight, so, I know once we were buzzing around in the ozone, something, good was going to happen. So, he had a great net front. I think there was like 2 or 3 bodies there, but, just shot it, and thankfully it went in.
Connor, just over here in front of you. Every time you guys face adversity, it's seemingly like somebody else steps up in the lineup. What does that say about your group and how special and how cohesive this group is right now?
Oh, yeah, I think, a lot of people look at the Oilers and think, it's a 2 or 3 man team. It's not at all. Couldn't be further from that at all. Up and down the lineup, we got contributions. Both goalies stepped up huge in the series. We had 7 D-man play and a bunch of different forwards stepping up at crucial times. So that's what playoff hockey's all about. And it's a good sign for our group.
There was a time, Connor, where a defensive team like this might have got the better of you, where these were the teams that didn't sort of fit your style, right? Does it show a step that this team's taken, that you can play 6 games against a defensive team like this and beat them?
Yeah, we always talk about a time when that would happen. We beat them in a long series last year too. We're comfortable playing in these games. We've said that. I think we showed that. They're a good team. They're stingy. They're better offensively than I think people give them credit for. They got they got some elite players and some real solid defensemen. So they're a good team, and it's a credit to us to get the job done here.
Connor, at the back, how important or beneficial was it to close this out in 6?
Game 7, you just never know, what could happen. It's a break here, a break there, a call here, a call there, and you'd like to avoid it at all costs, but to get it done here is really big. Give us a day to regroup, rest up a little bit, and get ready for another real good test in Vegas.
Connor, Kurt Sandoval from ABC. Curious, kind of a unique series where when teams on both sides would have the lead and then the other guys would come. How do you describe this series from that standpoint and to advance? Yeah,
we said it before the series, there's going to be swings. There's going to be really big swings, and I don't think anyone would have predicted swings quite like that. 3 goals one period, the other team scores 3 the next. 2-goal leads kind of getting erased pretty quick. Really strange series. It was a really tight series. It was a hard-fought series. And it's a good sign our group battled through. Those tight games are what brings the group together, and there was no shortage of those in the series.
Connor, over here. I guess each season and each series is kind of its own entity. What challenges do the Kings present in this series that they maybe didn't last season? Where did you see them kind of move forward from year to year as an opponent?
For me, I saw huge growth offensively. We knew, their system. They played their system really well. They're so well coached. Todd has that group really dialed in, and but for me, I think, obviously a healthy Arvidsson, a healthy a healthy Doughty, you add Fiala into the series. That's a pretty potent offensive side, and their power play. I remember last year it wasn't clicking the way it was quite this year. So, I think that'd be the main difference.
I wanted to follow up briefly on, we see what you guys have done on the ice, but how about Jay's development from year to year? I know last year he comes as an interim coach, but now he seems to be really settled in at the helm there. Just his development as a leader from year to year, Woodcroft, I'm talking about.
Yeah, I really believe that that Woody's, right in the top 5, top 3 coaches in the league. I really believe that. We've had him here in Edmonton for a number of years. He's been part of the organization ever since I've been here. And, he knows us all really well. He's a great leader, great communicator. Has us playing a certain way that seems to be working, and the whole coaching staff honestly deserves a lot of credit.
Connor, just right here. You and Leon played together for the better parts of the last 3 games. How do you think that kind of changed the complexion of your lineup?
Yeah, obviously when you can put 2 guys together that have played together a long time, and obviously you add in a guy like Evander, who's played in really big games and proved that he can play well and score and score big goals, and he proved that again this series. Obviously it's a good line. And they it's something that they have to think about for sure. And I think the rest of our group was amazing. I thought Jug stepping in on the second line, they did a phenomenal job, especially in Game 5. And obviously Yams and Koss playing together on I guess whatever. I thought they played amazing too. So yeah.
Kailer over here. I know not your first time playing the Kings or in this building, but as a one-time junior King, any thoughts about what it's like to beat the senior Kings?
As another, it feels amazing. Growing up here and playing here for, a few years, when I was 12, 14, and 15. I love the culture down here. The weather, it's great. But, to be able to beat them right now, it's an amazing feeling.
One more for me. Can we ask you, Connor, to maybe just look forward for us to Vegas? I know it's fresh, but you got a series starting with a team you've never played in the playoffs before. What do you expect?
Yeah, obviously their rink brings a lot of energy. I'd expect some physicality. They're a big group. I would expect lots of energy, lots of emotion. Like every playoff series brings. They're a real good team, and a couple days to get ready here and go from there.